Hello and welcome to another edition of Comic Book Business News. It is I, Josh Goldstein, on this day of 6 6/27, 2022. Here in the news. It is another year has passed in Stanley Cup and basketball and basketball championship, and Warriors won, and the Avalanche won, which is good. Although I don't want to rock the boat to start it off, but I will say how better that would have been on NBC or ESPN, and not on Mickey Mouse network it was on, and possibly it's that's all, because to a quiet cup, and possibly we want our basketball players to not slam dunk in silence either. So, we don't want the Golden State Pearls next year. Maybe just have an NBC the next, if the Avs repeat next year, have it be back at NBC. Someone from the Los Angeles Kings should do that. So we aren't wailing over ABC cups for 2 or 3 more years. Anyway, just me and my Flyers jersey saying that. And my Bernie Perrant Mitchell Ness hockey jersey. See? I even got the Perrant on the back. So, hey, old time. Like, are you sure? The foil. So, and here, as we were saying here in the news, bad economic time for Russia. Perhaps an expensive war. Russia defaults on foreign debt for the first time since 1918. What to know? This is an expensive war. You're basically in debt. You're going broke. Not for the first time since Kerensky's government fell. You're going broke. So for the first time since Bolshevik. So you're going in debt, man. Oh my god. Oh my god, I might have to sell. I might have to. Oh my god. Might have to sell the dock hell. Putin will have to sell one of his super yachts. Gantz vows to do everything to prevent an alternative government led by Netanyahu. So they're having to have a put together a new coalition fast, or there's the possibility Netanyahu could put together a coalition. Sometimes they don't have elections in countries like Israel. Something times they have just put together a coalition, and you could have the opposition leader take power, and oh my God, the president will approve of it. So that's why you have guys like Isaac Herzog in Israel. And then here in the United States, a grim day in education as U.S. Jewish groups condemn Supreme Court decision in um, public education. So we don't want children having to be in school and decide, do I pray or not, and I'm a Jew or a Muslim. So, I don't play for the opposing side if I'm a Jew or a Muslim and my Christian classmates are saying, okay, okay, Heidi ho, prayer time. That's something, we haven't done since, um, like, that's something our colonial past decided we didn't have to do. Like, even back then, the Quakers and the people in Rhode Island decided, like, you have religious freedom, and that was true in certain colonies, and later on, after the war, after the Bill of Rights was instated. So this is not the Dark Ages, people. You already took away our rights with the abortion verdict, and you're not going to barbarically take away our religious freedoms, all you right wing Christian mullahs. But Kingsman's Batman and Catwoman. So, oh, that's nice. So we have Batman and Catwoman are getting married. So it's a little nice. So marrying Bruce and Selena, kind of what the fans have been wanting for over 50 years. Or are my eyes really like that? Um. Oh. So maybe Howard could just feed him a piece of bologna and make him fatter. G7 to stand with the Ukraine. So is the G7 is supporting you, Ukraine. Uh-huh. California is protecting the abortion rights in its state. So we are seeing states divide on abortion as a Roe versus that ruling versus against Roe versus Wade, and we are seeing. I think that it's sad that this is happening, and we are seeing this happen, and I'm glad California is protecting it. Civilization out there. The Samuel B. Roberts was found on the bottom of the Pacific Ocean. This is a bit of history finally discovered It was allegedly sank by the legendary battleship Yamato, a super battleship. It was huge. It's 18-inch guns just sent this destroyer exploding into. So had no chance, but bravely stood up to this Japanese giant battleship. Like, this is allegedly a battleship bigger than the Bismarck. So, oh my God, brave little guy. And Octavio Cortez wants two Supreme Court justices impeached for lying under oath. So I sort of support her in that. I sort of agree with her on that. And the last thing of the news, Christian Bale. This is also goes into industry news. Okay, it's a little industry news. So we're doing a little industry news. Christian Bale wants to play Batman again, as long as Christopher Nolan gets to direct the movie. I agree on that. So it's his. He wants his friend to direct Batman, and I would like that too. I would like Christian Bale back in another Batman movie, and I think that would be fantastic thing for Batman and a fantastic thing for Christian Bale. So I think that's great. So I would see it. So many of you would probably too. So I'm sure he would love to play Batman again. So I hope Warner and DC could put it together. So I hope I hear more about it. And there is nothing else right now except Bold New Journeys is still has a few as the season coming out, and Discover Picard, Star Trek Picard, is coming out on DVD in October, season 2, and Discovery season 4 comes soon. So all these things are coming, and so in the comics, Wonder Woman Resurrection, Volume 9, Plague of the Gods, Wonder Woman Resurrection. So Wonder Woman tries to help her friends with her rescue her son. Her son's having problems. See, the artwork is nice. I think these is Meredith Finch is the writer and David Finch is the artist. So it's I think it's a writer is the wife and a wife and wife and the is the writer and husband is the artist. So it's just some good artwork. Ooh, look at this. Wonder Woman's really shaking the bitch down. This is a little more detailed ink work. talking to some gods. Or what are the little monsters? Oh my god, cyclopses. Interesting. This is I always like the various. This David Finch is a good artist. Superman is still behind an affair. Wonder Woman has a deeply hair. It's all a scheme of Hera. So basically, a friend of hers has a son who's a little having some problems and needs her help. She's Her son is in trouble with one of the gods of the underworld. Oh, the witch goddess Hecate wants to is causing problems with the kid's life. So she has to bail the child and the mother out with Hecate and sort of foil her scheme. And but it's really not all Hecate. It's a scheme of Hera too. Hera as a she plays around with people. This, queen of the gods, little plays little bitch games with people because she's a discard. She's really just a show wife. I needed to have a rich. I needed to exotically marry my sister so I could play around with every other goddess and demigoddess and mortal woman. If I was Zeus, king of the gods of the Greeks, because I'm a I'm a big Greek Carruthers, basically, from that guy. So I don't know about that, but this is a good story, and I liked it, and I liked how it ended. Wonder Woman basically ties up Hera with her lasso. You could just show that again. This is a good picture. Wonder Woman in armor. Oh my god. This is So, hey, you got me, Wonder Woman. I guess I was just using this bitch to get at this woman because Zeus had had another affair. And oh, Zeus saves the Wonder Woman at the end. No, my dear, you cannot kill her. She's actually my favorite of the moments. That's how the Greek gods play their games. Wonder Woman, you could still attend the Situation Room. So, yep. So, um, I think that everybody should get this book. It's a good one. Wonder Woman Volume 9 Resurrection. You could probably find on Amazon or in the DC section of your catalogs. Most comic book shops should have it. Again, check for me, Josh Goldstein, on Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram under Goldstein 12 under Gold and JLG Comics on Twitter, as well as my blog, JLG Comics Blogger, and likes Josh Goldstein liked or JLG Comics liked. And you can actually read my comics, find me on Amazon, Josh Goldstein, Josh Goldstein, Amazon author page, and read Say an Endless War, Maccabee Lady Hatikva, as well as any of my other books. Or you can my business site jlgcomics.net, and so from all of us at Comic Book Business News, good night and good luck.